Don't panic, the stream will start in about 30 seconds. I've left my man cave to grab a coffee. My name is Robin, in Ballymena, Northern Ireland. I'm a gamer in my 50s. Have always been a gamer since Space Invaders was rolled into the local arcade. I'm a father, husband of more than 25 years, have a full-time job, and Judith and I have been foster carers for more than 15 years and have opened our home to 50 plus kids. I'm on a weekly gaming podcast, the Overseas Connection, ocpod.com. Over the last year or so, I've been pulled into the sim racing rabbit hole. Thanks for watching and enjoy the stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Here come the lights!
Hello lovely people, it's Friday night and I just felt like coming out here tonight and doing some practice on Oulton Park. It's been a funny old week coming back and back from work, but I just feel the need. I could have went to bed there, you know, it's not long after 10, but it is Friday night. I wasn't going to, but I'm going to. While I'm here...
Could you try again?
Who's going to try again? My watch is talking to me. While I'm here, I kind of thought I would just do a little PSA to help you get onto the servers. So as you know, Bongo Racing is a community of people like me, older guys generally, that have found themselves with racing rigs and sim rigs, and we've gathered together in groups of flocked together in groups of old guys, and I kind of thought, I know I really struggled getting onto the servers at the beginning and working out how to do it. And this new thing called Discord, because lots of us were console players or we played privately by ourselves and we didn't do a lot of online. So I'm just going to take you guys through...
Here come the lights!
...how you actually connect to one of our servers through ACC. So hopefully that'll be useful. Don't know, not, but hopefully it will. Okay, so... Discord is a thing. It's an app. Get your Discord, get your username, and you go into the link in this video or any of my videos, and you'll get a link into Discord. And the Discord screen looks like this. And when you join Bongo Racing, you'll see this. It's like, think of back in the early 90s when the internet was becoming a thing, and we had chat boards and all of that sort of, you know, free agent, and that's where you got your porn from. Anyway. So it works in a similar way. These are sort of text chat groups that now you can post pictures and those childish emojis that I would never ever use or create. No, never. Anyway, so you'll see here on the left hand side we've got their different groups. And within Bongo Racing, you've got the rules. And the rules are pretty simple. Respect. That's about it. Just pay respect. Then you have all these different text channels. And then we have voice channels. And then the box channel, which is for race nights. So, stuff that we have here, server details, general chat about anything, Bongo YouTube, where I post updates to the videos that I'm doing and stuff like that, up and coming races, the stuff that's going to be coming, of course, that's self-explanatory, introduce yourself, tell us about your journey, some photographs of your cockpit, if you want to show us your cockpit and show off your kit and show how you've started or where it came from, that's where that goes. Promote yourself if you're involved in any other leagues. You can put your information there. Car setups, a place to discuss and share legal car setups. Don't be putting stuff in there that you've got from Coach Dave or Go Setups or anybody else, as long as you're allowed to share them. The paint room, where we put in the skins and liveries, and likes of Laurent from Whalenap will update the liveries and logos and put them in there as well. And then stuff with kit, like... my thing broke. If you want to discuss that sort of stuff, you know, put that in there. And then a suggestions box and then a place for memes and jokes. But the main thing that I want to show you is how you actually get into the servers. So when you click on server details, it'll show you all the server details and the current passwords and the bits and pieces. So when you come into it, it'll go here and you'll lovely picture of me at the bottom going, scroll to the top for all the info. So you scroll to the top and it shows you, tells you about our 3 servers. So there's Bongo Racing 1, Bongo Racing 2, and Jim Cook. Bongo Racing 1 usually hosts our community race nights, and it runs pretty much all week with the track that we're going to use on that. And next week it looks like it's going to be Oulton Park, which is what I'm going to practice tonight. The Bongo Racing 2 reflects the LFM, Low Fuel Motorsport 1, and it runs from Wednesday to Wednesday with the current track that's on LFM. And I believe they're at the mountain this week, so starting from Sunday night, it's Friday now, but starting from Sunday night, LFM will switch very late on Sunday night to Mount Panorama. So you want to practice beforehand, and during the week you can do that. So that's that. Okay, so I'm going to be going on to Oulton Park. So what you need to do for Oulton Park is, here it is. Here's the information. And it's the server name Bongo Racing 1. There's the password there. At the moment, the password is Old Fart. The track is Oulton Park. It'll tell you what the ambient temperature is. Practice for 8 minutes, 10 and 20. It's on a continuous loop when you join into it. So when you have the name Bongo Racing, you remember the password. If you have to write it down because you're old, what you then do is you go into the I'll go back out of this so we can do it again. So you go back into your multiplayer, your menu here. So go back right out here in Assetto Corsa. Okay, so here is this wonderful part here, Assetto Corsa. Now, to join these servers, you need to have a safety rating, or SA. Now, what is the SA? So SA, when you go into, I'll go do that again more slowly. So when you go into your stats here, Robin Tate, here we are. You go into your rating, and you have this rating here, which is safety. And mine is sitting at 99. Nice boy that I am. But that figure there needs to be at 60 or above to join the practice servers, and 70 to join the race nights. It's the cost of entry. And how you get that is through playing in single player races, not hot lapping and stuff like that. You need to be behind cars generally. But one of the fastest ways to get it is just setting up a race, which the AI is quite weak, and drive quite close behind them. You get more safety ratings staying safe behind these guys, close up behind them, than you would in the lead. It doesn't take too long to build, and once you get that safety rating to 60, you can join the practice servers, and when you're in there, your safety rating will jump massively, because you'll be racing side by side by us. But that's the work that you have to put in sort of first off. So once you've done that, once you've hit that threshold, you go into this multiplayer tab, which was all new to me, because when I started playing this, I didn't go in here at all. And when you do venture into it, it's some random lobbies, and that's just a massacre. So what we do then is we go into here, and your multiplayer, you choose your car. Okay, so I've got my lovely Bongo Racing McLaren at the moment. And then we go down to the server list here at the bottom. And when you go into that server list, you go up to this search bar here. Okay, so at the moment, there's thousands of servers to play around with. And all you have to do is type Bongo in this little that's Bogo. That's not right. Bongo. And there's 3 of 3 servers. Bongo Racing 1 here. And Oulton Park with Mount Panorama is running. And the Jim Cook server, which is run by Roger, he's running Indy at the moment. So, and you can see my servers are based in the UK. Again, this is nerdy stuff. My servers are based in the UK. It's 25 milliseconds. And Jim's is over in the States, which is 124 of a ping. It doesn't really make that much difference. 124 is still acceptable. And the guys race on our servers without issue. So if you're, we're fine. We've got good solid servers. So once you select one of these, and then this little start bit, you type in the server password. And in this case for Oulton Park, it would be Old Fart. And then the hidden bit that people miss is up here. You hit connect. And that's pretty much it. Doink. And we are in Oulton Park. Okay? Now one nice thing you can do as well then, if I pull back down my Discord window, if I can get it down here. Discord, come down. There we go. We have the voice channels. Now you don't need to join the voice channels. Mike's sadly in there quietly in his Jim Cook one. No, he's not racing. But I'm going to jump into, what was this again? Bongo Racing 1. Oulton Park. So if I click on the Bongo Racing 1, and you have a headset and a microphone of any shape or form, you can join in. So I'm going to just join here now, and maybe people will join and maybe they won't. It's quite late on a Friday night. So I'm in there now, and you can kind of see here, as I talk, this little thing flashes up. Okay? And if other people join, they can join in the chat. You can mute them. If you don't like listening to them during the race, you can mute it and concentrate on your racing. And as you can hear on our community nights, like last night, it was a bit of crack, a bit of fun, and we all chatted away, and it was fun. Unfortunately, it's not a very serious thing doing that. But remember, the whole object here is to get faster with Bongo Racing, to learn your racecraft, to learn your braking points and your the good lines, and learning how to push the car to the limit without breaking it. Okay, and to get ready for LFM or wherever you are, or as we develop, as the championships develop, because there's so many ideas in my head that are things that I want to do. Okay, so I'm going to set that to the side now, hopefully. Oh, Robin. Where is it? There it is. Get that away up out of the road. Discord can sit up there for just a second. Okay, so my next process then is, what I do is I pick, oh, that's wrong. What I do then is I'll go in here and I will choose, I'm in Oulton Park. And what I'll do is I'll choose a setup for my car. I'm in my McLaren, so I'll go to the setup bar, and what you can do is you've either free setups or setups that you've made yourself or whatever you may do. But for me, I've been going with Go Setups. Go Setups do not sponsor me. It's their loss because lots of the team and lots of the guys are using Go Setups. And I started with Coach Dave. I have a Coach Dave hat over there behind me. But I'm no longer using Coach Dave stuff. And I use Go Setups because it's convenient for me. And I know lots of other guys get setups from all over the internet. But my time, believe it or not, even though I'm on here quite a bit, but it's usually late at night or when I can squeeze in time, my time is really limited. So I would love, and sometimes, thank you, Jim. I would love to develop my own setups, but what I do is I'll take a Go setup and I will tweak it a bit to me. It's convenient, it's fast. I'm not saying that's the way you have to go, but at the beginning, all you need to do is pick generally an aggressive setup would be a good idea, which is here. You can choose your setups. At this, if you've got this far, you know what this is. Safe setups, aggressive and wet, standard ones. And when I go in and I load my setups here, I've got nothing in here for Oulton Park. So the process that I go through then will be, if I can just come out of that, I'm going to have to get an Oulton Park setup for this car. Because the last time I drove here was in a Porsche and I threw it into the wall. I will go into my Go Setups account. Go Setups. Welcome. Okay. Sign in. And I go to my subscription downloads. I'm going to search for 1.9, which is the latest variants of the setups for the update on ACC. I don't have chat on at the moment. I'll switch chat on in a minute or two. And I'm going to go scroll down this list until I find my Maca. Maca Paca. Maca Maca Maca. Maca Maca. Oh, I passed it. Mercedes McLaren GT3 Evo. And I'm looking for the 1.9 McLaren 720S GT3 Evo. So I'm going to download this boyo. Okay. And there it is. It's on my screen. I'm going to go to that folder. There it is. And I'm going to set it there. So what I do with this Oulton Park folder is I'm going to... There it is. There's all the different setups, and then there the Motec info and lots of stuff that I don't even need to go to. So I'm going to go and copy where I downloaded that. Copy. And then it goes into your documents folder. Can I bring that up a bit bigger? Because this is was a confusion to me at the beginning. You don't need to see my personal stuff, do you? Documents folder. Okay, so then we're going into Assetto Corsa Competizone. We're going to go down to the bottom here to setups. Then you choose your car, which is the McLaren GT3 Evo. Okay, so that folder will be there as you've driven a car. Then I'm in the setups. So I don't have a... Well, I do have an Oulton Park one there. So I'm going to paste the whole folder in here, which is wrong. And I need to get the contents of that folder and post it outside it. I did this the wrong way. So cut. So back out a wee step here. So there's all my setups. Oulton Park. There's the empty folder. I'll get rid of that in a second. So I'm going to just paste them in here. Delete that empty folder.
2 minutes to go.
Okay, so that's it. So you take your setup, you go into Assetto Corsa, you go into setups, you go into the car that you have, you choose the track. If there's no track, if you've never been on it, the reason the folder was created there was because I fired up Oulton Park. It was empty. So now we have an Oulton Park setup here with my GT3 Evo setups. So when I go back out of that stuff, go back into Assetto Corsa Competizone, and I go to load and save, there's the setups. Okay, so the way the setups works in Go, if you go that way, haha, see what I did there? These are what these mean. So the higher number, so this is Go setup Evo, so this is Q for qualifying, and the number is the latest version. So I'm going to be picking the second one. And it's an esports as well, which is supposed to be the twitchiest one of the lot of them. And then we have race setups. Again, 2 would be the latest version. They've got a medium wet setup. They've got qualifying setups here as well for S, and the S stands for safe. And race setups as well are Q. So safe, qualifying, safe, race. And the highest number is the latest version. So I'm picking the esports one, qualifying 2. And loading. Think. And my setup is now on my car. And there it is. You can check your fuel. It automatically loads with that. And the track temperature is only 17 degrees. So that's about it. It's ready to go out and do some laps. And that's how you get in and set up your initial car, get onto the Bongo Racing server and track, and you're ready to go. And look at that. I'm sitting here. I've done nothing. I'm in P1. Okay. Now let's just bring up the YouTube chat here. 5 people are watching and I'm just talking about nothing. Nothing. Okay. Step J, Jason. Hi, Jason. Yeah, Jason saying he's happy to stick with Steve's go-to setup. Aggressive with a little tweak. Bongo Corner, yeah. Surely your highest reel you've ever made. Yeah, actually, the last time I raced here, it was a nighttime race. It was a brilliant race. I qualified. I was so fast. I was a second a lap faster than everybody else on the grid. And the dickhead that I am, on the first maybe the second lap, I had pole position, and on the first lap the guy in second got past, and I was so comfortable because I knew I had the speed. And then coming into Bongo Corner, and we'll talk about it, I touched the grass and hit the unmovable tire wall, and that was the end of my race. And from that point forward, it has been named Bongo Corner. All right. I need this tonight. I need it. I need to get out here. I need to have some fun. Oh, okay. So what I want to have a look at before I go, I am a member of LFM. So the LFM have some great stats and different bits and pieces. So I'm going to go into LFM here. And I'm going to have a look at my records. So the profile page I'm going to go into here, and I'm going to go into track stats. So for Oulton Park, my last time I was here was a 1.9. The 1.9 update had happened. I was in the Porsche, and my best time here in the race actually was a 1:34.795. So kind of what I want to do tonight is see if I can get near that time. Time is not everything. Absolutely not. I just want to get out and get comfortable in the car and on the track. Okay, so anything sub 135 would be wonderful, and if not, it's not. The server runs at the moment just for on practicing nights and stuff like that there, just on a loop. So it's running on a, so every time it'll go to like a 8-minute qualifying, 8-minute practice, 8-minute qualifying, and then it'll scoop back around again. Okay, I hope you've had a good week. I had a decent week this week. It was okay. It was back to work from holidays, which is always a challenge. It is a bank holiday weekend up here, and not a bank holiday weekend in the south of Ireland where my head office is. They will be working. It's funny, I got an email in this morning. Congratulations! You've been with the company for 20 years. 20 years? Imagine 20 years with one company. Wow, I could write a book. I actually should write a book. It has been like through the ups and downs of when I originally started. I remember my first day, and the head of marketing in that stage came and picked me up in the train station because I got the train down, and she brought me in. I was wearing a Van Gils long, one of those big long overcoats, and collar was up, and I was cool, dude. The new rep coming in and getting my car, and got a speeding ticket on the way home. But they give me a Volkswagen Golf GTD, which was a little pocket rocket. It was great. It was the previous guy's car. And that was the start of that. And I was told not to expect too much from Northern Ireland, and it wasn't as good as the south of Ireland, but we built a good area. But then between that and then going through the recession, there's decisions we had to make through then. Oh, goodness, I'm rambling now. Forgive me for rambling. And then, jeepers, you know, there was a massive fallout internally within the office with some staff that left. Took about 10 people with them. Oh, you'll be dead in 10 months. Oh, you know, the usual office dramas. And then COVID. And then coming back from that, and then our company's been bought by a big company 2 years ago. I could write a book. I should. Anyway, so you understand that this here for me is lovely relief. It's nice stuff. Okay, let's stop rambling and let's get out here. Okay, so other stuff. While I'm sitting here in the pits, I believe I'm sitting here. My tires are, I think, you correct me if I'm wrong here, but my tires are cooling. So I don't want them to cool. I want them to be warm. So I go always sure to pop it back into the pits before I go out to drive. All right. We're here to drive. Let's drive. Oh.
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line. Okay, Robin. We've got 6 minutes to set a lap.
That wonderful commentator.
Temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them.
Guy, Chris Rogers. He's a great fella. Chris Rogers is a great commentator. He runs a YouTube site. Brilliant fella. Reached out to him and never came back to me. Dear. Bad stuff. Anyway, I watched him on an R Racing race here. It's his best race ever. I'm Chris Rogers. I'm here and we're back to the live action. Earlier on. Was it early this morning when I was getting ready? And the R Factor 2 stuff looked brilliant. So I have this wee little idea. I'm sitting there with Judith there tonight and going, oh, what are you thinking about? What are you thinking? I thought, oh, I've just been thinking about stuff. And I know we do the Thursday night race. So if you listen to this after the fact, you maybe let me know. So I want to... The Thursday night races have generally turned into more like 45-minute race things. And yeah, that's a lot for new people. So I have this little idea in my head. I'm going to do a second race at the weekends. I know Saturday night's not always perfect, and Sunday night's perfect, but sure, you can't please everybody. You have to do it somewhere or another. So, but what I had this little idea in my head tonight to do. It was like a British 3. Am I crazy? So this track, Snetterton, and maybe Brands Hatch. And 3 back-to-back 15 or else 20-minute races. The qualifying would be literally a minute, so the way you join is the way you join, very short sprints, so maybe 15 minutes would be the thing to do, but just really, really back-to-back fast little races. I actually think that might be fun of a night. 3 races within the hour, and short, sharp, you know, that might be cool for new people as well. I think that's doable. I'm going to think about that and see. Maybe a bit late now to do it for this weekend. Maybe not. You never know. Maybe Sunday night we can do something. I know Mark Healy, who he does lots of racing, and he's got a big race on Sunday, so he couldn't make it. But yeah, that might be fun. What do you think of that? Like 3 short sprints? I'll have to come up with a catchy name for them. What would the catchy name be? Triples? Okay. So what I'm doing, I'm now out on track. I have enough fuel on board for 3 laps. And as I look down at the 3 laps, I go off track.
Track limits.
So I'm taking these 3 laps or 4 laps that I'm doing here now to have a look at my PSIs with the temperature of the track. Now for Bongo Racing, food's arrived. Jason's food's arrived. Stop the presses. So I'm taking these 3 or 4 laps, and what I'm going to do is I'm not really worried about my speed or anything just yet. I want to have a look at tyre pressures after 2 or 3 laps, because that's what sort of shows your tyres.
5 minutes of fuel remaining. Your brake temperatures look good.
So your PSIs, they're not temperatures. We always talk about temperatures, but it's not temperatures we should be talking about. It should be PSIs. In this new 1.9 update, they should be ideally in a race about 26.6, 26.7 is there. Oh, there's Bongo Corner. See that thing on the right over there? I just whacked that. Yeah. What did I just do? Did I change something there? PC3? Yeah. So 26.6, 26.7, but it takes a lap or 2 to get them to that PSI. We talk temperatures, but it's not really temperatures. So at the moment they're 26, some are 25. So we'll see. We'll do another lap here, and we'll see what they are, and we'll go in and adjust. And then what you can do is we can actually save that setup. So it saves you a wee bit of work on a later date, so you can save. I don't have to work all this out. Oh, I've got 2 minutes left, so I've got this and another lap. Oulton Park's such a cool little track. I just like some of these little old British tracks. That's why just like here and Snetterton and Brands Hatch would be really cool for 3 little short sprints, just to introduce people as well to multiplayer. Other stuff has been put to me, which might be an idea, and it mightn't really help the American guys, but if we do a later race on a Saturday night or a Sunday night,
very little fuel left.
we can possibly bring the UK race time back from 10 o'clock to 9 o'clock. I don't know, would that be a help to people? Not sure. If it is, let me know. So I came around here.
Sector 1 time's okay.
Okay, we'll get this over with, and then we'll skip forward to the race session, and then we'll try and put a few laps in. So the PSIs are a little low than I want to.
Watch the track limits, please, Robin.
So what I want to do tonight is get comfortable on the track and then start to push it. Have a few accidents, see where my limits are, and try to push myself a bit more than I have been. It's funny, it's like getting back to basics. It's so easy to get caught up and just driving around with the guys, and I love that, but it also, if you want to improve, you have to put in the track time. And from one thing and another, maybe just haven't
2 litres remaining.
been as strict with myself for that. Okay, so as soon as I come over here, it'll jump. Darn. Can I still see, mate? I can't. Damn.
Minutes. You're in pole.
Damn. Haha. So I thought my PSIs were a bit low. So again, that's scrubbed all back to 0. So I'm actually going to put the PSIs up a little bit here. Oh, I can see it almost at the end.
Track temp is
on this
25.
video. 26.1, 26.4.
Celsius.
Okay, so the left-hand tires are a little low, so I'm going to put the 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to put the right-hand PSIs up by a couple of pips. And it's a 20-minute race. Blah. Not really worried about the 20-minute race. The race isn't important because it's only me. So we'll stick 40 litres of fuel in. So not optimum for lap times, but... Oh. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to put the race setup in. I'm going to come away from the qualifying setup. So I'm going to choose the E race setup. Now sometimes I just run with the qualifying, The difference is the qualifying setup will be a bit twitchier. The engine modes and other bits and pieces will just be a wee bit tighter. Better to get a fast lap, but at the same time easier to throw it in the wall. Where the race setups will be just a wee bit tamed. Maybe the ABS will be up. Maybe the traction control will be up just a little bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4. On the lefts 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay. All right. And I have to wait. Oh, I can do this. I have the power. I'm God. I can. Can I jump? Do I have to wait? No, I think I have to wait. Anyway, I'll wait. I have to pop my cherry on LFM soon now that I have my new wheel and base. Jason got a new Ace-Tech wheel and base. He's got a new rig. He's got all the gear and no idea. And he wants to get out and do some racing on LFM. He's done a few rookie races, but he needs to get out there and do it. And he's been putting it off. LFM's a scary old place. And rookie's scary, but no worse than random lobbies. Absolutely not. When we had a race last night in Indianapolis, it was good fun, but we still had a couple of bumps. But it was good learning. I learned about the pit entry and exit very much. I had a wee bit of coming together with one of the chaps, Steve. And yeah, I had to be very aware of that pit entry. And so I'm going to have a look here as well. So, yeah. 2 minutes to go. This is fine when I've got a full grid of people in here, but it's only me. Who's in the chat? Say hello. Somebody's gone. That's okay. I don't mind. I'm just here with myself tonight. Steve is a good lad. Steve is a Bongo Racing member who's older than he sounds. He sounds like he's about 17, and he's really 72. And he never raced on public lobbies before this little community started to grow. So if you are somebody that hasn't taken the dip into multiplayer, doesn't like the violence of the random stuff, please come along and join us here. Join us here. Join. Okay, so up in the corner here tells us that the track is at optimum. So when there's generally, you'd love this. Practice is a green track because there's no rubber set down. Green means it's a bit slippier. The quality is generally fast. It's getting better, but it's not perfect yet. And here we have an optimum. So I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. There's track temperature here, but we ignore it. We base our settings generally on the ambient temperature. Don't know really why, but we just do. Oh, I have to refuel. Oops. Okay, I'm going to hit the drive button. I have a few... It's set up. I have a full warm-up lap to do as well. Oh, you numpty. I have 105 litres of fuel on board for some reason. I'm going to be very heavy. And I still have to refuel. You plonker. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Okay. Follow what? What are you going to tell me, Jim? Line up in single file. I would love to line up in single file by myself. I have to stay in single file. Stay in single file, Robin. I wonder what happens by myself. Do I teleport? I hope I win this race. I'll probably get disqualified. I think it's going to teleport me. I think I need to make a few little adjustments to the server if I'm doing this by myself. Oh, here we go, Oulton Park. Okay, so the idea... You better win. It's not about winning. Again, I need to put up the practice time, don't I? Really? Frick off. I'm here to try and get comfortable with the track and improve. That's it tonight. but with 104 litres of fuel on board, yeah, it's going to be interesting to feel the weight of the car. Oh, frick off. Really? There's that bloody corner. Bongo Corner. Love this. This is like a carousel. Love that. And I have to refuel. My God. Let's get that set up. Here, cutting over that. Cut over that. So, it doesn't matter about that. Fuel to add. 1 litre. Absolutely not. Aid, the server is not closed. I have just jumped on Aid because I kind of needed it. I needed to come.
Going there?
Oh, hello, you.
What you up to?
Roger, I am just chewing the fat. Chewing the fat, doing a wee stream on Oulton Park. Do you want me to restart it and join in? Do you have time or what?
Well, there's aid right in there. No, don't, because I can't get on my computer right now.
Is it
otherwise
is it buried under some drawers?
Yeah, it's buried under some drawers.
Freshly made drawers.
No, I'm just not able to get on it yet.
It's okay.
But,
I'm gonna be here for a little while.
Oh, okay. What's Aid doing? Just
watching? He's just watching in the chat. Oh no, he's still rookied.
He just jumped into the voice chat.
Oh, is he? Okay. All right. No,
yeah.
Yeah. No. I'm just here to do a bit of practice and familiarize myself here as well.
Okay. All right.
And just sort of talk people through how to actually access the servers and stuff like that, which has never really been done. So here we go. I'm going to try and win this race.
All right, do it. Hopefully we'll see you in a few.
Okay.
All right.
See you, man.
Bye-bye.
Green.
I got a drive-through building. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so as you can see, we've done that full lap, and our tire PSIs are blue. The tires are blue, so that means they're cold. So they're slippy, slidey. See, I'm slipping and sliding here, understeer, oversteer. But it's really important to try and get out there as hard as you can from the very beginning. And it's I suppose now I want to try and feel where that slip and grip is or not. Okay, so if I crash, I don't mind. If I damage the car, I don't mind. I'm here again. That should be in practice, really.
Okay.
Oh, there's Ian. Hey, buddy.
Hi.
Hiya.
No, it's all right. I put up whether it was closed or not simply because I was trying to log in and I couldn't find it. But you're in a race, aren't you? So I can't join. So that was all right.
Okay. Well, how's your? I can restart. I don't mind, and I can make an adjustment to this server because it's.
I pressed my brake pedal for the first time in 2 weeks, and I didn't get any pain from my back.
Wow. Okay, so what do you want me to do? Do you want me to jump into this?
Yeah, I'll keep you company. I'll keep quiet.
Do you feel up to tootling around?
I'll see how I go. I haven't turned the wheel in 2 weeks, so yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, hold on. I shall
flag.
quit. If I just quit this.
No, you don't need to quit it. Forward slash. Forward slash next.
Ah, well, I've quit.
Ah.
Okay.
You've got your admin thing there now. You see.
Okay. Well, there it is, Oulton Park. And it's 10, 10, 8, 12, 20.
There we go. You're there now.
There you go. So I'll reconnect to that. This is Iad. Iad's been sick. He's had a sore back and a lot of work.
Oh God.
A lot of work.
I'm not looking forward to the next 2 weeks. Old fart, isn't it? Yeah, it sums us up.
Yeah. Old fart is the password at the moment. Okay, there he is. All right. If anybody hanging around wants to join in, you can join in. You just know how to get in now. All right, so setup. I now understand the green stuff. And
Yay,
fast.
finally!
At last I've got it round my head. I know.
So really, that's the point. You want it as optimum on all three of them to make it a lot easier.
So you would set every day as Sunday. Is pretty
Day
much how
three,
you make
yeah.
how you
Day
make that
three,
happen.
number 3. That's it.
Yeah, which is it's on green right now. But again, if people are trying to learn, because that's what it would be like on LFM, green.
No, it's not.
Is it not?
LFM, it's green at practice, but you don't go out in practice, do you?
Okay.
You sit there, and then it's optimum
fast.
in. No, it's optimum in qualifying and race.
Oh.
Fast is where it gets better. It's got a little bit, but it will get better.
Yeah, I thought sometimes it said fast. Yeah.
No, not in LFM.
Oh, okay. All right.
The idea with qualifying, they just want it so you've got a nice set. You know, you'll even notice
consistent.
that even the temperatures don't change.
This is not. It's not esports we're talking about here. I mean, LFM isn't even an entry to all that stuff. So I got some of your messages there, and I've read through them, and I'll digest. Now I did mention here that I was sitting there with Judith. She's going, "What are you thinking about?" And I said, "I'm just thinking about this would be a nice little idea," and I'm thinking about doing like a second race through the week, maybe earlier, and maybe swap up the format to the shorts, but maybe go even one step further and do 3 20 minutes or 3 15-minute races within the hour, possibly without qualifying, like 1 minute of qualifying, so where you start is where you start. I don't know if that would freak people out or not.
The whole point. Some people will be freaked out, some won't, but you can't please everybody all the time, can you?
So like yeah. But again, it just basic races, 15 minutes or 20 minutes and nice optimum track. And I was thinking about, wouldn't it be nice to do the Brit tracks? This, Snetterton, Brands, bang bang bang, hit. So that might be fun.
Alright Robin, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
That's great, you're back in your rig, buddy.
Yeah, so I've got things that are all switched off at the moment that I keep forgetting I haven't switched back on. I spent 2 weeks just playing with the rig and overclocking and stuff like that.
And you had a gentleman bought your rig.
I had a what? Sorry?
A gentleman bought your old rig.
Yes, yeah. Nice guy. Johnny.
Mr. Beard, was it Mr. Not Mr. Beard, it was something Beard. Grey beard.
Mostly beard.
Mostly
but I tell you, I've met him and he's pretty much all beard.
Beard, okay. It's not beard meets food guy, is it? No?
No, he hadn't played ACC before, but if you notice, he bought it. He got it on his picture that he put up, and I've said to him he should get together with me and we'll try and get his ranking up so he can join in. But he's an ex-iRacer, but
yeah, sure, we'll pick them up and
even iRacing, all these, being punted off and this, that and the other. And, they're all the same other than at Bongo Racing.
Yeah, well, that's when Steve remembers to break.
Wasn't Steve, was it? Was it Mark?
Oh, I was Mark, sorry, it was Mark.
That's the third name you've used.
Goodness me.
You're getting through the whole team. But
yeah. Oops.
I'm still trying to get my... Oh, here we go. I feel like a Jason at the moment. I can't find my escape key.
Jason's doing his usual thing. Jason's off eating. Goodness, I was in 134.7s in the Porsche here. I was hot in the Porsche until I hit a wall. I really want to try and push the limits. I don't mind crashing a bit tonight. I really don't. I just want to try and...
Oh, that's easy or no?
Okay, Robin, you've got half your fuel left.
You there, really?
Can I hit that one? It's the first one I hit. I really do like this. Is a cracking little track. Always have
yeah.
it in every sim.
You know the story here,
That's 2
don't
minutes
you?
left.
No.
2 minutes.
I did a race here.
Oh, is this the one you had the accident? No?
No, not this. I did have a tiny little one, but first time I ran here, it was the first ever race I ever did. And I had massive issues with the car not getting fuel and with only being able to get third and fourth gear.
Wow,
And,
so you were here at the
but
first ever race at Oulton Park. Was that like World War II or somewhere in there? Or?
Yeah. Yeah, I did it in old Healy, yeah. But the second time, we used to have a real social life with it. Not that you'd ever drink and race, of course, ever. No racer ever did that. And we had a hell of a night on the Saturday night, and the race was on the Sunday. And Mark was so bad, he slept under a tree all day in the middle of the circuit. And the funny thing is, if you go up in the heli view, I can see the tree that he slept under in the game. I've never driven this in this car.
No, nor this one here. The downloaded setup.
Must have been the Ferrari I used it on, yeah. Got it cold. Typical Brit morning.
Yeah, just this is 8 o'clock in the morning.
2 litres left.
Oh, too hot. Oh.
Yellow flag.
Push to talk, Robin, push to talk. Qualifying. I was going rightly there.
25.
Okay.
The air temp is 20 Celsius.
Drive.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, I want to see Jason on in his new asshole tech
Exits clear.
stuff.
Push. We've got 11 minutes to get the job
I wonder if
done.
he's eating healthily tonight. I mean, he's had kebabs and all manner of stuff.
Need to get some heat into these brakes.
Pasta.
Come on, Jason, get on in it.
Pot noodle, Jason, is not pasta. Oh dear.
I meant it when I said I haven't laughed so much since I played this game. Oh,
What have we done?
different day for qualifying. I just noticed the temperatures suddenly changed.
Yeah, it is. You're running the standard. Again, this is stuff that you learn as you go. I'm going through that rapid learning curve that you did.
Right. Put my tyre pressures down again now.
I see Jardier done his first ever lap of the Nordish life in his own car.
Really? Have you
Yeah.
never done that before?
No. And he was in tears going, oh, thank you, 100,000 subscribers, thank you for making it possible. And this is like, it's only down the road from you, mate.
Oh, you mean in real life?
In real
I thought you
life,
meant
yeah.
on the game, yeah.
No, in real life.
Oh, crikey, yeah. I wouldn't trust myself to do that. Right, here we go. I'll either have a big grin on my face or won't be able to walk for a week.
Well, seriously, don't. I'd rather have you back in one piece, well, one old elderly piece than two old elderly pieces. So don't push yourself too much here.
God, this feels weird.
Yeah, for me, being away for 2 weeks, it felt really strange and tiring as well.
I've just left my mark on Bongo Corner.
Ah, good lad.
Yellow flag. Incident clear. Green
This
flag.
week's LFM is on the mountain.
I don't know, I haven't looked.
Yeah, it's Mount Panorama. What could possibly go wrong?
You could argue the other way, that people will be more careful.
Your front brakes are getting a bit hot.
It's amazing. In this time, fortnight, this time 2 weeks, I'll be in Germany. I'll be actually at Nürburgring.
You've got half your fuel left.
I feel like the first time I've ever got in a rig.
Yeah, well, your muscle memory will have gone, and to build that all up again. I also watched a bit of Dave Cam this week, and he was here on. Was it here? Well, I don't know where. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was here. But he was in the BTCC cars. They look so much fun. Man. Hey! Put the poles back. He was playing with Roger's wheel, the Porsche replica. Frightening money. Roger does all right.
I forgot how bumpy this place is.
Yeah.
We're running on fumes, mate.
Damn. Gotta get that turning point right for that first
Mind these
corner.
track limits, please, Robin.
Jeez, we're in the field again. Watch out, Mark. Tractor. Blah, 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 blah.
Green flag, you're clear of the incident.
Yeah, it was my incident, Jim. I know I'm clear of the incident. Wow, it really does give you a workout on the arms. The car around the carousel section is crazy.
I should have an L plate on the back. Come on, Aid.
2 litres remaining.
What's that, Jason? Your wheelbase is set to 8 Newton meters
5 minutes to go. 5
with a
minutes left.
GT3 setup. I don't know what mine's set
Yellow
up.
flag.
I don't know what my Newton meters is. All right, so 26.7, 26.7. So that back right is a little bit lower than you want it to be, but everything else is all right. That one's a little lower. Three. Back. Go. Back and go. I've got a fair bit of work to get back down to those 130, high 134s here.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. Green flag, all clear. Your brakes are cold. Take it easy.
I only have two options, F1 or GT3. Well, I think, Jason, you should drive an F1 car with us.
I can't. If you're talking to me, I can't actually hear you at the moment. I need to turn my Discord up.
Okay, turn your hearing ear up. There. Turn on.
God, this is a bumpy car around here.
So is your workload easing up any?
Your front tyres
Is
are
it just a
cold.
seasonal thing, or you, yeah, you can't hear me. It's hearing aids down. Okay. Here we go. Little lap in. Get this bite point. I use the fence here as a point. And I should touch that curb there and just keep it in. I just kept it in.
Oh,
There's a nasty bump there. Float, 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 float. Understeer that, it's under, go, go, go. Okay, there's a wee bit more in there. Okay, up to Bongo Corner. I use the road on the left just to knock it down a gear. It's too slow there.
Your front brakes are pretty
Get
hot
it in
now.
tight here and use the camber of the carousel to plant it.
It looks like right. Spinned it.
Uh-oh,
Okay,
right is
Robin,
wrong.
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5
That
minutes.
post there, over the curb, down and straight plant it.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
I use the little hut on the left hand side. Brake, trail. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Try and get into this curb. Floor it. Use the curb.
Sector 3 is now clear.
There's a sign on the right hand side. I try to use here if it stays. That was poor. Very poor. That little sign there. Down to first. Oh! See that last color corner messed me up. Down to first and straight into second. Okay, here we go again. One more lap. Down, Jim,
bad
down,
timing.
Jim,
Down
down,
hard
Jim,
out this
down.
lap. Track limits.
Eek, Jim, eek.
well, my back's fine, but my arms and my hands are killing me.
Oh.
That condition. Oh.
It's a 20-minute race and the server's set up to refuel.
Oh, pit stop.
Yep.
Is it a fixed pit stop?
It's whatever it was last night.
Okay. Fixed 25 seconds in.
Yeah. I know I'm on, as I said earlier on, I know I'm on here quite a bit, but the time I have is so limited. So I'm rushing through everything.
Very little fuel left.
Tell me what race you want to set up, and I can send you the file. It doesn't take 2 minutes.
That's the
Oh, it's not difficult. I just whiz through and quickly just change the name. That's all. I changed the. Oops.
12 minutes. Pole position. The track temp
That's the
is
point. You get used to. You
25.
can
The air
save
temp
them by
is
just
21
renaming them
Celsius.
old or something like that. So you've then got them there all the time.
And those files that you sent me, about the names, because that's actually not in the GTX files you upload. That's a new piece,
Exactly.
a new
Yeah,
a new
create
a new
that.
JSON that you put in there.
Yeah, you just put that in your config folder.
Oh,
Yeah, with
okay.
all the other ones.
Now I've set this to 5 minutes almost, because I didn't have enough time last night, so I changed that. But 5 minutes is too much. I can't. But if you hit next now, that's no good because it'll scrap this completely. It won't take you to the beginning of the race, I would assume.
Yeah. As you say, it's quite intuitive. Once you just know it, isn't it? It's the first thing, and
yeah.
But you've got to watch some of the, especially the weather stuff. You change one thing, and it interacts with another. You know, you have to balance between them.
Yeah, because the syntax thing, it got me tonight because I changed the time to 8 o'clock in the morning and I put in 08, but it wanted an 8.
Yeah. And some of them are 0.3, as in 30%, rather than 3. But others want you to put 3 in rather, or 30 rather than 0.3. So like if you, the first time I did the wet weather setup, it really was
wet
monsoon because I put 3 in rather than 30% as a level of 3 rain, you know.
So make that Q. Q. Does it matter about the capital Q? No, when I make when I'm changing stuff, so qualifying, it's a capital Q.
Yeah.
Yeah. Save. Now, when I save that, the only way that'll make changes to this server here is if
when you restart.
You have to restart the server.
Yeah.
Okay. And
what I used to do was
mandatory.
in your QTX, you can set up a schedule. So I used to have it restart at 3 in the morning every day.
Oh yeah, see that schedule thing in there?
You could change your settings for the following day, but not to have to worry about it in the morning because it would have redone it. Yeah. So you change your JSON, say at 11 o'clock at night, while Gars is still using the setup.
Yeah.
But so when I used to put the race, whatever the race was going to be, I put it on a Monday. Generally,
here come the lights
the night before, so that when it restarted at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, you guys had the new track for the following day.
Oh, okay. Sorry, mandatory pit stop count, is that, it's set at 1 at the moment, to have none, it's minus 1.
1, it means it will you've got to do it.
And -1 doesn't happen.
Yeah. In fact, I think with mandatory pit stop, you can put 2, 3 or 4 to have 2, 3 or 4 mandatory pit stops.
Okay, well, I'll give that a restart after this one.
But that was already at 1, yeah?
It was at 1, yeah, for last night, yeah. Oh yeah, like 20 years. I got my 20-year anniversary email in this morning. 20 years with my company. How's about that? What a guy.
Yeah, I'm on 23 years.
20 years.
And the only way I'm going to get out of there, I've told them they're going to have to put me in a pine box and drag me out.
Yeah, what do? You're a lifer now. You know, that's kind of the way it goes.
Yeah.
As
long as that lifer isn't at the end of a week's time, I'll be okay.
Okay, no, I don't know. If I finish now, if I quit now, I'll quit. You know,
I'm a bit like that.
I could survive without it. I don't need it at this stage. But it's nice. It's nice.
I meant life.
The work stuff. Yeah, I really enjoy the work, but we could live quite happily without it. It's It is nice, but sugar, goodness, Robin set up.
Drive, Robert.
Oh, frig me.
Robin.
You dick.
I think you'll win this.
Yeah. I didn't adjust my tires. Quick. Phew. Didn't have fuel in. And I haven't changed my pressures. Oh well. It is what it is.
It's only 20 minutes.
I know.
You get away with murder. In fact, we probably almost doubled the race time by going into the pits. It's a full formation lap, of course.
Of course.
I'll sit and look at your lovely livery.
Lovely.
Otherwise known as your fat ass, yeah.
Lauren wasn't touched well on holidays there to say he loved deliveries that he thinks are fantastic, but the more he looks at them, he wants them to be different colours again. He wants more all together. He wants them to be more distinctive individuals. I kind of get what he's saying because there's the highlight of color, which is okay with us.
Yeah.
But whether he's talking about a big blue stripe around it, I don't know. Not sure.
To be honest, it would make it easier because it gets very difficult to work out who's who.
Yeah.
Especially if you could put something on the front for when you see them in the mirror, because it's very hard. I know you can just look at your updates, but of course sometimes you haven't gone through the sector for it to update. You don't know who it is, do you?
Yeah. Maybe a case of putting a big like a stripe up the middle.
Have a big Union Jack on a flag poked out the top of the car. Or
Oh, I get Trump flags or something in the back of mine, like on a big horn, and like 30 Trump flags in the back of mine whizzing around. They would know me then. Yes, Jason says retire at your peril. Yeah, unless you have something to do, I think when you retire, I think, which is work related, you die quickly.
I'm very much a believer in that. You got to stay mentally active and physically active if you retire.
Yeah, I've seen many a person rule.
And of course, but doing sim racing is neither, so that's not going to help.
Oh, I don't know.
Here come the lights.
Okay,
Stay in the pole.
I'll stay in the pool. I'll pole dancing. Oh, the pressure.
Follow the safety car, Jim. There is no safety car.
I'm the safety car lad.
Well, he got it wrong there because he said follow the safety car in the left column. You're in the right column.
Yeah, says, and mine says keep right. Should have been warming my brakes.
You don't need them for 4 bends on this one.
Oh, there's a person.
Yeah.
It's a Roger.
Abe, that's because Bongo isn't the safety car. The imaginary car would be the left.
Go, go, go.
Yeah, I'm the. Oh,
I got a drive-through penalty. Why did I get a drive?
that was good timing, Roger.
Track
For
temperature is
position.
rising. It's now 29 Celsius.
Drive-through penalty for position.
You're welcome, Abe.
As you said that, Roger, the lights went green. I think it put Robin off. Oh, he's coming back. You're joking. You're not gonna go. Oh.
I give you all the space in the world.
I know, but I'm thinking, oh,
I
I thought you were going to try that, but no, you didn't. And I gave you. Oh dear.
That's okay. I'm going to drive through.
This is nothing a /
I hope the
restart.
pit window's open.
This is what's right, Roger?
I said this is nothing that a / restart wouldn't fix.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. If you want to, you ready to join in?
No,
Oh.
I wish I could, but I was just saying for you that.
No,
you don't
no.
have to drive
This is
through.
not a race. This is practice. It's practice.
Did Aid end up in a wall?
Yes. First Bongo Corner. I dummied that I was going to overtake on the inside, and he fell for it.
But better that way than what could have happened.
So, did you get the drawer? The drawers
I've just
lift?
got to try and get to the pits, but
Did you get the drawers lifted off your PC, Roger?
No.
That Bang Bang had made you some new drawers.
Yeah, Bang Bang and Dave, they're both carpenters.
Is that what they do?
Yeah, that's what Dave does too.
Oh wow! Always impressed with people that do stuff with their hands instead of their mouths. That's what she said.
I do both.
Right behind is pitting.
You are a cunning linguist.
Yeah. Well, I'm a producer and editor too, so.
Yeah, but it's not like you're digging soil up and stuff like that there, you know, it's...
Oh, you're talking blue collar.
Yeah. Real work.
No, I don't do real work.
Calluses.
Sure. No. The only if you wanted, the only thing you can equate to that is like us driving on our rigs. That's about the only
That's
thing.
about as far as it goes, yeah.
That's as physical as it gets.
Well, I've probably got a drive-through because I've just realised I've come into the pits in third. But I'm going to be sitting here for another 43 minutes while damage is repaired. Really great restart to racing. Welcome, Age.
So maybe I should take my drive-through now then and wave at you.
You got a drive-through? Oh yeah, good.
Where is the pits? Where's the pits?
What's your speed?
Oh, you're not in the pits?
I am. Right at the front of the pits.
So you're not showing up. I was going to coochie-coo you.
All clear. Push now. Brake temperatures look good.
Just passed it.
Yeah, you see, I've got to stop and go because I went.
That was Healy last night.
Yeah.
Hey, look. I've got no pain through my leg or my
That's
back.
brilliant.
It's a win-win at the moment. You can't take that bend before Bongo like you could in the Ferrari in this car, I must say. In the Ferrari, you could almost do it flat, just a lift.
Go. Jason, are you joining in?
Jason just got his new equipment so he could look at it.
Yeah, I think so. And show it, hang it off with the kitchen above his pot noodle.
It's a
Sorry.
like a really cool, like a
Ceramic.
really cool trophy.
Yeah. I think it's just Photoshop.
Right.
Oh.
Behind is pitting now.
Hold it, Robin, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Hold it. No, hold, no, hold.
Yellow flag.
Okay, look right, look left. Okay, yes. All safe. Go, go, go. Nothing to see here. Moving along. Nothing to see
I've
here.
just been through and I haven't served my penalty, but I've had that twice now. Not in this race.
Okay, so you have to be careful when you spin like that when you rejoin the track that your rear tires or front tires are super duper hot. That you don't go and do something very, very silly almost immediately after rejoining the track. So Roger, I think about doing a threefer, like 3 back-to-backs, as an extra race to the week. So 3 15 minutes or 3 20s back-to-back, maybe not even with any qualifying, like a 1 minute qualifying.
Yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, that the 5 minute qualify is good because it gives you
Okay, Robin,
one lap.
10 minutes of
You know what I
fuel
mean?
remaining.
Yeah, okay.
So if you're interested in
that'd be interesting, yeah.
in being able to qualify at all, you know. Otherwise, one lap, there's no. If it's 1 minute, then oh, you just want to do no qualifying.
Yeah,
at
yeah.
all.
Your position is your position.
Yeah, I mean that's fine, but I think, how does it determine the position?
Doesn't
though?
it's
Because-
random, whatever way you join the server.
So it's random.
Near enough then, I suppose. Yeah, I'll have to try it. It was just a thought.
Right, behind is
Yeah,
pitting.
it'd be interesting if it was random.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Because then you could start dead fast. There's Jason. Yeah, maybe experiment with it this weekend.
Mhm.
See what happens when it jumps right to race. Because sometimes what I notice is when we don't do the, like when nobody gets a qualifying lap in, it takes the top times that it has in memory, and it places the order based on that.
Okay.
It usually puts you in the order of which you joined the server.
Worth an experiment with.
Yeah. You know when you go into the server and you end up with like an LFM with a number?
Yeah.
It works the same way as that. It's basically when you joined, where it puts you in the pit group, you know?
While on LFM, it puts you based on your, it
Yeah.
gives you, it assigns you the number based on your skill.
Exactly, but it doesn't use any of that, obviously, with this. But I've noticed that whoever gets into the server first tends to be at the first pit box, yeah?
Okay.
I'm just getting in
The
there.
thing is, sometimes it's not even obvious because the guy who might be joining first, his computer doesn't actually process him into it first, but the server has seen him joining first, if you know what I mean. It can take a while, can't it, for you to spawn, if you like.
Yeah. I know-
Unfortunately, Adrian, you can't do reverse grids. The facility,
Yeah,
the
that
facility
is,
isn't there. Hey, Jason.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Do you have your asshole tech all set up?
Yes, I have my asshole all tech set up.
And your asshole feels good?
Yes, it's tickling.
Woohoo!
It's tackling. Get it? Heck. So you got your gear dialed in now?
Pretty much, yeah. I don't know what else I can change. I've got all the buttons set up, and I've forgotten how I've set them up already.
Good lap, John.
Yeah, but no
You
consistency.
don't get to put a full lap on you,
Shit,
know?
Robin, come on, track limits.
Jesus, Jim.
But not as you know it. Hello, kitty.
In the field again. In the field again. Oh, on the wall again.
Boom.
Boom, shakalaka. 135.4. Okay, so we're about half a second off
Picked up a bit of aero
my
damage.
best in the Porsche, and I was super duper fast in the Porsche.
That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
So if that ends up being the case, Robin, where it's like whoever is first to the server and that's how it determines, then that wouldn't be good because it wouldn't be random.
Yeah.
So then on
Well, I'll tell you what. As soon as we finish this wee soiree here, I've already got some settings changed in the setup file, and I was going to restart the server. So I'll change the qualifying to 1 minute and see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, and then if not, like we used to on Lorentz, on the whale map, when we would have track days and stuff like that, he would do 5-minute quali. So it basically gave you the opportunity to do an outlap. Everybody does an outlap, and then
And an all or nothing.
it's all or nothing. If somebody gets in your way, it doesn't screws you up. It's done. You know what I mean? Like that's it. It is what it is. Almost the way it is in F1 in Q3.
Yeah, which is amazing. See, Ricardo, he
Yeah, broke his wrist.
broke his wristy.
Yeah.
Say that again.
in free practice 1 or 2 today, he whacked the wall and he has fractured his wrist or broken his wrist.
Oh, you're joking.
No.
Well, he was trying to avoid Piastri. Piastri crashed at the same spot, and by the time Ricardo was coming around the turn, if he had continued to try to make the turn, he could have T-boned him. So he decided to go straight into the wall.
Good thinking.
Otherwise, otherwise he would have gone right into the side of Piastri.
Of course. Are we having a Zandvoort server this weekend? Just a thought.
If you want.
We should do, shouldn't we? Really, when we get the chance.
Okay. It's nice to, supposed to mirror some of the Formula 1 stuff. But,
I mean, how often? There's not that many times that we get to mirror it, is there?
okay. Yeah.
What do you think about it?
I know Mark
We did do it recently.
recently. Yeah, I'm not doing anything. Maybe on Sunday night for a wee run around.
I finally got a lap on the board.
Yay!
Well done.
Okay, so you know, we're talking like 3 20-minute things or 15.
Yeah.
Whatever, but okay, so that's on the normal Thursday night though, right?
Or maybe something different. Maybe for a Saturday night or a Sunday night.
Running on fumes, mate.
Saturday night thing, and maybe running it a little. So maybe, you know, play around with the idea of bringing the. I don't know how it would affect you, but bringing the Thursday night back an hour earlier for the UK guys and pushing the Saturday night one later for the American guys. Don't know. Not sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's fine. I could do 4 o'clock on the Thursday.
Yeah.
I can do one. I can do every other week. When I'm on afternoons at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, but you might be able to pick up a Saturday night then as well, or a Sunday night or whatever it may be.
Yeah, it's more likely. I'll still get every other one.
Two litres left.
Matthew, I have PTSD every time I go around Bongo Corner. It's not the corner.
Hang on a minute, he's back.
It's not the corner. It's the piece of grass beside the corner that always gets me.
And once you're off,
Come on then, Mr. Tate, beat that.
you're off.
What'd you do? What'd you do? Good lap. You did. You did a good
I mean, I
lap.
must say, I have had my car replaced 3 times in this race.
Damn it.
When does the pit window
Watch your speed
open?
limit in the pits.
It's open.
Don't expect
It's
any traffic
open.
on the pit exit. When we exit the pits, we should be in P1.
When I open, okay.
Oh, if you, yeah. You haven't got it set for less than the race time.
No, it just opens straight away.
I think you're too. Yeah, there. It looked like you were a little short.
A little short.
No, you made it. It looked shorter on the screen than you were.
Oh, fuel.
No, your distance to
Oh.
the stop.
Oh. Brum, brum, brum.
Changing your tires.
Mm-hmm. Ah, what the heck. I'm getting a bit of repairs done, getting a screen wash, a wee polish.
Get rid of all those damn flies.
Yeah. I'm so far ahead anyway. Okay, damn, you don't. So, what was your time, you bugger? How can I tell what time it was? Which screen do you bring up? Oh, we're away. Oh, we're away. 2 track warnings.
Exit is clear. Push now. Right.
Oh, you're in the
behind is
pits?
pitting.
Sicky moly. He's in the pits.
There's
Now, if you
James.
set the pit open time in the settings, then the guys will get an announcement when the pit's open. So I used to do it for 43 minutes, which you have to do as seconds, by the way, not minutes. But if you want 10 minutes, otherwise if there's a mandatory pit, you don't get an announcement that the pit's open because it's been open all the time.
Hello, James. Welcome.
What's going on?
Hey, James! Hey, we've only got like a couple of minutes left of this race, and then gonna restart the server, and we'll go again. How are you, fella? Are you good?
Oh yeah, I'm good. Just got off work about an hour or so ago. So
Ooh.
chilling, trying to beat the heat.
Beat the heat.
Happy time. Happy time.
Are you streaming at the moment, Robin?
Yep.
Okay. Hey Siri, turn off the TV.
That's right.
Ah, I'd laugh if that works.
Do you know what? Do the podcast, and I have an Amazon Echo sitting beside me on my desk, and the odd time it goes. And now I've discovered this bloody Apple Watch does stuff as well randomly. You say things and it starts chirping away, talking away to you.
It's not helpful.
It's not a bad car around here.
The McLaren,
Yeah.
that first bump into that first downhill corner after the start and finish is not pretty. I guess that bump really throws it.
Yeah, but they all have that in all the cars, don't they, really?
Yeah.
It's a very bumpy circuit. Typical British roads, really, isn't it?
Really, absolutely, Age. You're bang on there. Oh, my journey to work is nothing but potholes.
I must say, though, it's much more comfortable using a screen than VR. You need a bucket next to you if you use VR on this circuit.
Oh. I hadn't thought about it that way. Yeah, but I suppose you get shaken around. Get your teeth shaking.
Well, I've spent so much time in the pits in this race, they're going to be sending me a rent bill.
Rent
Your
boy.
front brakes are getting pretty hot. Okay, Robin, watch the track limits, please.
Love it.
Damn it.
More lap. Q1.
How's the wheel, Jason?
Very good. I've had about 2 hours worth of play with it so far. Yeah, like the settings
What did
that
you
I've
have
got.
before?
I had a Logitech G920.
Yep.
Oh, sorry?
Logitech.
Logitech
Alright,
G920.
yeah. You'll get,
Yeah.
well, you'll get mad.
Yeah, that's what it says. It's like learning to unhook a bra with one hand. It's such a big step forward.
Well,
The nice thing is there were only a few of us that could do that in our time, Robin.
Oh, I was slick with that.
Bing!
I
Ping.
was
The
slick.
sick thing is my father
Two-
taught me.
Two fingers, thumb and
Two
your
finger, that's
middle
right.
finger.
Yep, yeah, that's right.
Thumb
You
and
were
middle
just so
finger.
slick.
Boom.
Should a man with no feet wear shoes then? Why are you wearing a bra? That was the sort of thing at that stage.
Do you remember Kenny Everett had a
Yes.
suit that
Yes.
was half of an actual business suit and half like suspenders and
Yes.
everything?
That
I
was
had
the
a
front
fancy
cover.
dress costume like that.
Oh,
Oh,
I came
okay.
across some
And of
photographs.
course, all the girls thought it was the best opportunity ever to undo my bra. And of
Oh,
course, that gave me the best inroad ever to say, well, my turn.
I came across photographs
Very
recently of me there in a French maid uniform. Suspenders,
I
the
wore
whole,
them.
the whole kit
I
and
wore
caboodle.
that to a
you know
sixth
what?
form party.
Look at that, last
And the head of
135,
the,
085, almost there.
The head of the sixth form came to me and said, we would have given you first prize, but there's no way we could put a photo of that in the governor's journal.
Oh, brilliant.
I'm so glad cameras weren't really around when I was a kid.
Goodness
You know.
me, yeah, I would have been so much
You know
trouble.
what I mean? Yeah, I'm just looking at it now, thinking of what
So
they're getting.
much
I'm like,
trouble.
wow, I'm so glad I missed out on cameras. Oh. Dread to think.
Okay, so pre-race time 200, session overtime 300, ambient cloud weather, blah 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 blah. Okay, that's all that. Not that one. Then it's settings.
Right, can we join?
What's
Just-
the
I'm
name
gonna
of the
restart.
server y'all in?
It's a Bongo one.
You're
But I'm gonna
restarting the server.
restart it in just a wee second here.
Bongo
Okay.
one.
Just a second. I'm gonna
out.
restart it. Just a wee second, if you don't
Let
mind.
me quit
I
out.
made some changes. So quit, and I'm gonna. Oh, which one is it?
This wheel has got two like revolving analogs, and they feel
Oulton
like
Park.
nibbles.
062, 062, 062, 062. Restart.
The only person I know who's tried to take a bra off of a steering wheel.
Well, you've got the quick release at the back. You just pull this lever and off it comes.
Oh, I didn't get out quick enough and my game is frozen. I just got. Oh, here we go. Oh, I am in. Okay.
I'll tell you what, there's zero reason for me to take the wheel off every night, but I do it anyway because I can.
Quick release.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, this is cool. Click. Don't need to.
Okay,
I've got
James,
nowhere to put it.
if you just
Just goes back on the seat.
So we're not up yet. Hold on.
Sorry.
3 of 3. James, you just search for Bongo, and it's Bongo 1 Oulton Park. And the password is old fart.
Bongo, just the
Just
number
Bongo.
one.
Yeah, it's Bongo 1. If you just search for Bongo in the multiplayer,
Yeah.
it'll bring up 3 servers, and you choose Bongo 1, and the password is old fart.
Yeah,
And
Bongo.
Like
no
to
one
make-
hates
Like that,
it. We
old
don't
fart.
shout old fart.
You know Matthew? Like, he's an old fart. It's Matthew. Just like Matthew.
Oh, we're straight into qualifying. Okay. Woo.
I'll try.
Oh, I didn't change the qualifying settings. Why are we in straight into qualifying?
Get up.
Must have
Shut
practice as
up.
0 or something.
I don't know. Okay. All right. Set up.
I don't care. I'm actually in the seat, and my
Yes.
back is hurting.
Yes,
Whether
well
I
done.
get out of the seat is
Don't
another
overdo it.
issue. But
Oh,
I'll
so-
cross that bridge when I get to it.
Yeah, don't ever do it, eh?
Oh,
You
that's-
probably won't be able to get out.
No, I'm okay. It's the thing I've had that showed me as the biggest issue was I couldn't even
Think
press
this
the
looks
brake
clear.
pedal
Okay, Robin, we've
without
got
getting a
6
hell of a lot of
minutes to
pain
settle
through my
out.
back.
We've got
And I've
cold
got
brakes all round.
absolutely no pain through my brake pedal. And I haven't had any painkillers before you ask either.
Good.
That's how I was feeling most
Air
of the
and track
week. It
temps
was so
decreasing.
my back was
Temperature is
killing me
now
the
17.
whole first part of
Track
the
temp
week.
is now 17 Celsius.
Well, I should do it more often because I had fastest lap. I think that's the fastest I've ever gone round here.
Were you in 134s, were you?
35, just
35.
Just
very
on the 35s, wasn't it?
good. Very good.
Watch that grass there, won't you?
But as I say, I ruined enough cars getting there, but
Oh, I've
that
forgotten
went
this
well.
circuit.
Oh,
How do you forget a circuit?
You get old.
Well, then he doesn't have any excuses.
either that or he's getting old really quickly.
Oh, hang on.
Remember, it's 360 degrees the whole way around, Jason.
Yeah, the trouble is that's not actually true.
So would you put the qualifying on?
That's 5
What do you mean?
minutes to go, 5 minutes.
I
The
didn't.
time.
I didn't change. It's 8 minutes or something. It's 8 minutes.
Oh,
I didn't change the setting either. You dickhead. Ah well, sure. We'll just go anyway. Have a bit of fun.
All right.
Oh, Jason's back.
yeah.
Jim has nothing to say until you get on.
Thanks. I'm still working out these buttons. Which one's that then? What did I say?
Oh, there it is. Jason crashed.
Oh, of course, it's a bleeding green track,
Green-
isn't
yeah,
it?
I don't know why. Why is it a green track?
You can tell there's no rubber on the surface. Though.
Oh, it's not that
Yeah,
one.
but I thought I'd changed this to a Saturday as well.
Okay, Robin,
I've been looking for the break points.
Just remember, you can't have random on. If you have random, then it won't.
I don't think so.
Yellow flag.
Makes a difference, doesn't it?
I like it. It feels more real when the track is a living, breathing thing.
Green flag. Incident clear.
More than I am.
Yeah.
Right, where's my controls?
That's the problem though. The problem is that we keep walking this line of we want it to be real, but then we at the same time, you know, you want to accommodate
Newbies.
more novice driving. Yeah, so
Damn, in the field again.
that's the fine line.
All right, Robin. You need to watch the track limits.
Okay, that's it.
You've used half your fuel.
Oh god, he's moved the tyre bundle.
Not me yet.
It's a very strange pace to
You're
apex
running
now.
on fumes, mate.
Oh, tire bundle's gone. Wow, it really did move.
Very little fuel left. Your front brakes are pretty hot now. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Here we go. Change my controls.
Okay, yeah, so Robin,
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at it right now. You have day 1 set up as qualifying, you have day 2 set up as qualifying, and then you have day 3 as race.
Yeah, is that not correct? To keep it away
No, it's
from
supposed
to keep it away
it's
from
supposed-
green.
It's supposed to be PQR.
Yeah,
and then
yeah, because it was set to PQR and I changed it there to QQ because I thought, well, as the theory went, that that P is always green, Q is always fast, and race is always optimum. I think that is not correct then.
Silence is it says
I
everything.
can't hear you very well.
I had changed the server settings here to make this, instead of it being P for practice, Q for qualifying, and R for race, I had it. I've set for Q for practice. Ah, that's why. You know what? We're gonna have two. We're going to have.
The week is 1, 2, or 3.
Ah, it's the day of the week. It's nothing to do with the qualifying session.
No.
We're
Right.
going to have 2 qualifying sessions. I wonder how that's going to work.
Yeah.
2.
You said you were changing it to capital Q, but
Yeah.
I didn't realise you were trying to change the day of the week. But yeah.
Left side. Clear
But
left.
number 1 is green because that's your Friday practice.
Duh.
Yeah.
right.
2 is your Saturday, which is your qualifying, which will be fast, so it's
Right.
getting rubbered up.
Rubber duck.
And 3 is your race day, which is optimum,
That last lap was a 1:37.
which is all fully rubbered up.
Okay, so now this is going to end, and we're going to go to another qualifying session.
I'm in it, so if you let me know, I'll fix it for you.
Yeah, fix away.
So when you guys are done, tell me and I'll just fix it real quick.
Yeah, your quali, practice, and race just dictate how, of course, it will do a scoreboard
Yeah.
and how it's going to score it. Yeah.
So we just all back out when we do your laps here, guys, and we'll
Okay,
we'll
I'll
do
back
another
out.
start.
Okay, I'll back out there.
Sorry. I'm on L plates. Server L plates.
There we go.
Because I mean, what you can do, you realise, if you want to do a double header with 1 qualification, you just do your practice, your quali, 1 quali, and then 2 races. You don't have to just have 3 in that folder.
Because because if you look at it now in the menu, it says qualifying 1 and qualifying 2. Huh.
Yeah. So you know, you just press the button to start the server, and it will run the whole sequence.
Does it aggregate the times? Or from qualifying 1 and qualifying 2?
I am assuming, but it's one of those things. That's why I spent hours practicing. You'd try it out, but I'm assuming the qualifying from the qualifying will count for both races.
Yeah, weird.
All right, go ahead.
The only other thing it might do is give you for the second race, it might give you it from the finishing positions.
Back out.
You guys have to
back out for everybody for a second.
I restarted the server.
Yeah, I'm out.
You can just when it reloads, you can skip past the practice. I have the practice on 20 minutes, but I have the quali on 5, so you can just jump right to practice to quali and see how it works.
All right.
With 5 minutes.
It'll
give you an out lap and 1 lap probably, unless you guys do really quick, and you may get 2 laps in.
My apple trees are full of beautiful apples at the moment.
Marvelous. Are they green or red?
Red. I'm just having one. It's gorgeous. So much flavor. Okay, everybody, join in.
So just so you know, though, all 3 are set for the same day. They're all set for Sunday, so they're set for optimum. So the reason that's going to show as fast is probably because of the time of morning. So if you put them all like, 11, 11, 12, or 12, 12, 1, then you'll have probably optimum.
I changed that to 8 because I thought like the early bird gets the worm,
Yeah, you're jumping past that anyway right now. So.
Ed, where are you?
I'm here.
You're not in the server.
I am, aren't I?
No.
Yeah, I am.
No.
Yeah.
I don't see you.
I'm with Robin and Jay Parks and.
You're not appearing on my list.
Yeah, you didn't leave the other one after it reset, Aid.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. All right. We know you're still getting over back pain. It's hard to hear.
I've got to turn my Discord up. I can't hear you when I'm racing very well. That's why I'm shouting, because I can't hear myself. Right. Okay, we've got to get out of here then. Tough thing is, I still only came second.
Second out of
That's
2.
it. Four of us.
3 of you on the board.
4 of us. Okay.
4 McLarens as well. Look.
Oh, look at that.
That's the end of the session. P1.
I'm in P1, baby.
McLaren Open. It's the McLaren Open.
The McLaren Open.
Yes.
There's an idea too for a little series. Lock cars.
Yes. I'd love that.
But you would have to choose something that nobody drives normally, like the Bentley or something.
Absolutely, the Nissan. I think the Nissan's got to be it's got to be a great choice.
That would be Steve's favorite to drive on the proper side for him.
Oh, I can't. Well, yeah, me.
We have 4 minutes to
Well,
do
and
business.
yeah, but you don't mind it. Like he really would love. He says he loves the way the Bentley, it just didn't feel the way it felt. He loves being on that side.
I do. I love being on the other side.
Oh yeah.
I'm used to it because I kind of make it out that I feel like I'm in the middle, but realistically, I'd much rather be on the right.
I still have my manual shifter on the left-hand side.
Mine is as well.
One of the reasons I don't use the hands, because when you use that and the hands come off the wheel and go to the right, it's a bit confusing.
Man, I can't even imagine. I'm a lefty, and I can't even imagine having to use my left hand for shifting.
Yeah.
Everything would feel so backwards to me.
Yeah, funny when I was I had a stick shift in Italy there last week, and it was fine. You just
Get used
You
to
know,
it, yeah.
in
no.
America, because everything's auto, you don't have to think about it at all, because you're just driving go-karts.
So is first gear still like for if it were using your left hand, would it be in to the right and up?
It
Up
depends
left,
on
yeah.
the
Left and
box. If you've got a ZF box, it's push all the way to the left and down. But if you've got a normal H pattern,
It's left and up.
first is up. Yeah.
Oh wait a minute. Okay, so first gear is left and
Up
up.
left.
Okay, so that's exactly the way it is here on the right hand side.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so it doesn't go the opposite way that way. Okay, that's it. Okay, so then it wouldn't be that difficult.
Damn it.
I'll delete this lap. Track limits.
Oh, 5-minute qualifying's interesting.
Yeah, you get put into a position to either push for a fast time
Or a safe way.
or a safe time. Why when the competition gets big, it's really
Oh,
Cool, that was close, Jason.
didn't even see you there.
I started going in front of you because I thought, oh, you're going off wide.
2 minutes to go.
I wish
And just
Round it
managed
went.
to turn it to your back in time.
out she went. Bloody thing. Yeah. This is a very bumpy track. I can't believe it. Oh, wow.
But you're feeling it all now as well.
Yeah, yeah.
The other cool thing about it like this too, Robin, is that nobody gets to really make any adjustments.
No, you can't. Yeah, you can't come in and go.
There's
Yeah,
not enough.
yeah. You have to do it in between times.
This is so ridiculous, this thing. I ordered, I didn't want to be using a microphone anymore. I can't stand the microphone being in my face on the rig. So I ordered,
Okay,
I
right.
ordered,
Lapel mic?
Your fuel.
well no, I ordered a new headphones with an XLR
Oh,
mic
okay.
built into them.
Oh, okay.
So, and they were supposed to be here. So right now my rig doesn't have anything for sound because I took my speakers and stuff off. So that's why I can't be on, because I can't drive and not hear.
Yeah, that's what killed it for me
I'm going off to the
yesterday.
right, Jason, because
Yeah,
I've
you're right.
already buggered up this lap.
Not being able to have any sound yesterday, I'm like...
They're using the race setup. Idiot.
That's the end of the session. Pole position. Nice one.
Well,
I
at
need
least you
an
got one in.
LPA.
Okay, and do it.
That's pole. 20 minutes.
Set up. Load. Gonna stick in the race, not the wet setup problem. We're not gonna come on with 100 liters of fuel.
If I can make little observation, but you don't need 3 minutes for the start session.
Yeah, but last night we had like 30 seconds.
20 of success.
Yeah, 1.5 minutes is fine.
Last time. And tires.
"20 minutes. Fuel.
Okay.
Put in, okay.
Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm not.
It is ready.
This is the way.
This is the way. Bad writing all round. Oh, I needed this tonight. I really did.
Yeah, I've only watched the first 2 series of Mandalorian.
They were so good.
Is it worth is it worth like avoiding the rest?
Oh, you have to watch it, I suppose, but it gets a bit soft, and when Lizzo appears and Jack Black, you go, my God, what? Really? Really? I don't understand. I'm watching the YouTube feed up above me, and it's well behind. And I have it set to ultra low latency, and it was pretty sharpish at the beginning, but it seems to have lagged. I mean, I'm still on my last lap at the moment.
Well, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it more delayed.
Even delayed, yeah.
Why?
Yeah, because actually, it's not. It's really not as like it normally is. Are you at a minute 31 right now?
No,
Minute
21,
29, 28, 27, 26.
Minute 19.
Oh, I know.
18.
I know why. I'm not watching the live feed. I'm behind. That's why. Oh, you dick.
You're not live.
No. Plonker. So the guy Mike hasn't came back to me yet. I'm going to try again. I think he actually deleted my post on his video. I think he thinks I'm spam.
Who? What?
I'm saying, Mike, I need your email. I want to send you an email address. The email that you have on your YouTube isn't. The Gmail address is bouncing back.
Signed Bongo. Yeah, you really wonder why he thought it was spam. Which is Mike?
I'll keep trying.
Dave Camp.
Keep trying. Oh, drive.
Mike from Sim Racing 604.
Yeah.
20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Oh, him. Okay. I know what you mean. I've watched it. I've listened to a couple of his podcasts.
Yeah.
He seems a nice guy.
Yeah. And he does a whole range of stuff he was doing. Ride. New ride game there as well.
Or the bike game.
Yeah.
I wish I could get into that.
It's ultra accurate. I mean, with the track, the Northwest 200 up close beside where I live is unbelievably accurate, down to the petrol stations and bits and pieces that are there.
Wow.
But very, very hard to conquer and control, and it still feels light.
Single file, Mr. Powell.
Oh, really?
Yeah, full race. It's a full formation lap.
Oh.
This is the way.
Well,
He says, ghosting me. Get out my bottom.
You're gonna get teleported.
If I need to pick it up.
Ooh, frig. For God's sake. Yeah, we played around to try and work out to get the damage. Full realism on this lap. But,
Yeah, apparently it's an ACC thing. ACC only in the beginning here. They keep it ghosted. There's no getting around it.
Yeah.
Stop griefing.
Yeah.
What's that, Jay?
Stop griefing.
It's
I
just
suppose.
griefing.
I still didn't understand.
Bullying.
Yeah, but if you start bumping into people, then you get collision penalties as well.
are you guys? Are your tyres cold as well?
Yep.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Oh, it's England, isn't it? I suppose. Yeah.
Jolly old Blighty. Stand and deliver. Whoa, your money or your life.
Good alright, Adam, eh?
I think it was the first chart single I ever bought.
I'm not far off that, I think.
I did buy a few other ones before, Sad Cafe, cheap ones, but I think that was the first chart single I bought.
The first record I ever bought was a Perry Como 45
wow.
single. And yeah, but that was second hand and I was 6 years old, alright?
Oh wow, okay. You listened to the death.
Good taste, though.
I didn't have a clue what it was when I bought it, but drove my mother mad because it was the only record I had.
Used to sing, was it? My mum and dad used to get me to sing I'm a long-haired lover from Liverpool when I was a tiny boy.
My sister was into all that. Oh.
And
Come on, Mr. Parks, get up with them.
Liverpool.
I'm getting it. Fool's been having me driving iRacing so damn much last week, man.
Go, go, go.
Is that where you disappeared to?
A little bit.
I pity the fool.
Whoa!
I don't even know how you managed that.
I've no idea.
I think you went over that bump, didn't you? And it just put your back end down.
I have no idea.
Who just went into the wall?
Wow. Bumpy, bumpy, bumpy.
Well done, Robin. Good start.
Must stop heavy breathing into the mic. Quick through there, Mr. Tate.
We'll be warned about track limits.
Not in the time. I'm in the field. I'm in the field. No.
Car left. Clear left.
Goody coo.
Jesus. Double.
Shite. Stay close. You might get him back. P2.
This is better.
Your front brakes are getting a bit hot.
Yeah, I got a bolt, guys. Hopefully see you sometime over the weekend.
All right, Roger. Be good.
Alright, Roger. I'll speak to you soon.
Thanks,
Bye,
fella.
In a bit.
Yep, thank you.
The gap to right ahead is now 1.1.
You all right there, James?
Yeah, I'm just freaking was looking down and I freaking missed my braking spot. Just watching y'all pull away.
Oh, muck
I
that
think
up,
I
Rod.
can safely turn down the strength of this thing.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah, that takes a bit of getting used to.
Fastest lap for right, 135.79.
Especially coming from
Fastest lap
something
for
that
lap was
felt like it didn't really work.
135.30. Nice one, Robin. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. 15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go.
Does
Not
feel
again,
mega there.
no. I'm yet to sort that one out in this car.
You're right.
Whoa,
side's
Robin!
clear.
I just clipped the curb.
It's
Clipped
the
the
pedal
curb.
on the left, Robin.
Clipped the curb. Just clipped the curb.
You picked up some minor aero damage.
Oh, sorry, James.
Clear. Green flag.
Oh, you're good. You're 2 car lengths in front of me. Oh, shit.
Oh, you little fucker. Oh, kept it together.
New fastest lap for right, 135.09.
Come on, let me have the 34.
The gap to
He always does that to
behind
me.
is increasing. It's now 2.7.
Keep it on the black stuff, Robin.
Pay attention to track limits. Please, Robin.
Actually, I know what happened. I still had the brakes on as I was going over the curb.
Oh, what, that inside left one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to hand you the lead in a minute.
Why?
I'm pitting.
Why?
It's a pit stop, isn't it?
No.
Oh, no mandatory pit?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
Shit, well, I haven't got enough fuel in the car then.
Oh, well, you're gonna have to now, aren't you? Yeehaw!
good. I don't want to win anyway, because then you'd worry, and I'd have to own up that actually for the last 2 weeks I've been at a race school.
Practicing.
The leader, right, is pitting. Look out for the pit speed limit. Alright Robin, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Parks is now
Why are you pitting?
half distance. Fuel looks good.
Is that to keep me company?
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Oh, I do have 15 seconds of damage. You could have got repaired, Dick.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Brake temperatures are okay.
Ooh, wow, this feels amazing.
I'm liking my pedal plates.
Yeah, I've got that to look forward to as well. The vibration.
No, I bought the those Australian hybrid racing solution pedal plates.
What does that mean? Oh, a different foot
yeah.
plates.
They're upside down.
Okay. Yeah.
If I say they're called Bigfoot, then you'll understand they're
Yes.
massive. But
Okay.
they really, really are good. I used to have my ankle over at an angle for the brake, and I can now keep it straight. Can't keep the car straight though, can I, Robin?
That's all right.
Okay, Robin, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. P3.
Ooh.
You followed me.
Yep.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines. The gap to right ahead is now 1.0.
Whoa!
Whoa! Bongo Corner, he got him.
Front brakes.
I sort of saved it.
Far left.
Well, that would have been fatal. You saved the fatality.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
Go on, Robin, get that fastest lap.
Take the points off Verstappen.
Don't you call me Verstappen.
Yeah.
Call me anything you like, but not Verstappen.
Don't, not him. Anything but him.
Robin's doing some gardening.
But you know now, after this period of time, that there would be times like that, and where you were there, that we would have been dead. Now you've more chance of catching it now. Their skill levels are going up a little bit.
Yeah.
What? What the hell?
Shit, that's a return to damage. Flip me, there's me talking again. Ah, Robin.
You've had a bit of suspension damage. It's probably alright. You've had quite a lot of aero damage. You might need to come in and get it fixed.
Wow.
I'm in the 34s. I've got to do it. Come on, come on, come on.
5 minutes to go. You're looking good for a podium.
Oh, I think I paused it. Yeah.
I'm getting the Terry's chocolate orange.
Only 4 minutes to go. Where are you?
Terry's chocolate orange flag. I don't mind, this is what I wanted to do tonight, push the limits.
Yes.
Bit of fun.
Push
Right,
the limits.
Cool.
I've been watching too many Driver 61 videos.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Okay, Robin, should be coming out into clear air. On exit, we should be in position 4, a few seconds behind Parks.
Now I know what a heroin addict feels like after he hasn't had anything for 2 weeks.
Yes.
Oh, I know it's not the same, but
It is.
God, it's frustrating. I've spent hours on this PC, like updating drivers and anything I can possibly do to get close to it. And then I'll have a quick press of the brake pedal and go, ouch, no, not today.
Ow.
I honestly did it, fitting the brake pedal plates. I was just bent over from a seat going down to them,
That's hard to say.
but for too long. So this bloody rig will be the death of me.
Well, rather that than something else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Five, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, yes. Definitely need to turn it down. Our thumbs are starting to.
His exit's clear.
Well, I suppose it's different with Fanatec, I suppose, but I think mine said about 50, I think.
Yeah, mine's about 50, 60, I think.
What, percent-wise?
I think I've got it 40 on the wheel and 60 on the game, something like that. And that'll be out of 100 with the way they. But of course, the 40 on ours will be different to the 40 on yours, won't it? But you certainly don't want to be anywhere near 100%.
No. Well, I have that option, but I have to physically click into that and ask it, and it gives me a warning. Do you realise that you're going to this or whatever?
Yeah, we get that.
I have this little. I have this. There's a little like a USB thumbnail thing that I have for the back of this to override, so you can go to super ridiculous levels.
Yeah.
Like risk-breaking levels of force feedback.
I'll stay away from that. It's not necessary.
Well, I don't think I'm going to make up 30 seconds on you, am I, Mr. Parks? Oh, certainly not now. Hello, Bongo's Corner.
You went in last.
Oh.
Green flag in sector 2.
Interesting.
We think right has been did.
That's like the first time I ever heard Jim say that. That's the worst you've ever driven. You should be fucking proud of yourself. I've never heard that one before. Yeah.
There are a few new ones in there now. Oh, hello.
I can't. Yeah.
Brexit
What?
getting a bit hot.
Oh, that's weird. Okay. Oh, just RTG.
Yellow flag. Incident clear. Green flag.
It's amazing, isn't it? Like, you don't lose it. However long away from it, you don't lose it. I can still crash better than most people.
Go on. 135.2. One more lap to go. One behind.
Come on, you got to beat my fastest.
Damn, I slowed off there. So 135.2.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
On track.
We can see Powell has stacked it. Green flag in sector 3.
Well done, James. Consistency and staying on the track, you see. Brilliant. That was damn good fun.
I'm sweaty already.
Damn, I was 3/10 up and I lost it around the bale.
Oh,
One
just
thing I'll
kick
take from it is I did do I did my personal best at this thing. So
That's it. You see, that's what happens when you get pushed with people who you know you're not going to get wrecked with.
well, it wasn't by much. I
push
normally
you.
do like I do like 137s. I did like 136.9. So like, hey,
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yes,
Well done,
absolutely.
Robin. Great drive. That's a podium.
I still need to get into the
My fastest lap
139s.
Only because I was chasing Robin.
Was good. Was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most of my laps 130 between 139 to 137, and then one oddball. Had a couple of off tracks here.
135.2, which is pretty close to my best. What was the LFM? What was it again? Oulton Park. 134.795 is my best.
I don't know what mine is.
On LFM anyway.
Oh damn! You know what? And I just noticed I was in freaking engine map 12 instead of 1.
Ha! Oops. Steady as she goes.
All right.
Well, that's the daft thing. I was on the race set. I never use the race setup. I always use the quali, even for the races.
Yeah, I went to move to race.
It doesn't make a lot of difference. It doesn't actually feel a lot different.
Yeah, I haven't yet to notice any difference between the different setups that I've been given.
That's
Really
pretty good. My PC CPUs are running at, well, now they've cooled down a bit, but they got up to 65 degrees. Pretty impressed with that, and I got it overclocked by 300 hertz. My graphic card running at 80. Well, that's the max. Yeah.
So just a quick question. You know where it says tyre data in front of me? And it's got the 25.7 for the tyre pressures.
Yeah, now a reset now.
Yeah, but the numbers underneath where it says 70 or 90, is that the tyre temperature?
I don't know.
Are you talking about the setup screen, or where are you going to?
On the dashboard. On your dashboard, in your car dashboard.
Well, are you using Lovely Dash?
No, you're
No, it's
driving.
not.
Your car dashboard.
Yeah, the bigger number, the 70 or whatever it is, that's
Yeah.
the temperature of the tyres.
That is the temperature.
That's
And what's
the core
the
temperature?
and
You
what's
want
the
them 70 to 100, ideally 80 to 100, but not over 100.
Okay.
You'll generally run at about 70 or 80.
That's the end of the session.
Last
P1.
night, Robbins was running, one of his was running at 100. So
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh, that's 100. That's really high. Okay.
that's where you've got to look. I was like last night when it was really track. You keep reducing your tyre pressures down too much, and you get to the
20
point where they
minutes,
start
pole position.
overheating because they're so low. And the trick, the way to counter that is last night you should have run your reasonably normal temperature.
Are you set up?
Open your brake ducts by 1 or 2 clicks.
The track temp is
Fuel up.
29. The air temp
Fuel up
is
tyres
22
Yeah.
Celsius.
Fuel up.
Yeah.
One more time. One more race. That's bad.
Actually, I better load the setup. Oh, well, it's already in. But yeah, you use your brake ducts to regulate your tyre temperatures, which then helps you regulate your pressure.
Don't fiddle with too much, Jason. Don't worry about it.
No, you're quite right. I was
Don't
just
need
curious
to hear.
about what the numbers were and whether it was.
Yeah.
You know,
If you see him climbing over 100, then you know next time to.
Oh shit! It's a
Need to
quarter
do
to 8.
something.
Oh, damn
All
it.
they
You have to
just
go,
get
James?
slipped
You alright?
Yeah, I got a my Friday night feed is actually about to.
On you go, mate.
do
Thanks
this,
very much for
yeah.
joining in. Keep an eye on
Oh,
the
man, thank
Discord group for this week.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
do
like-
something. Maybe do something on Sunday night. Okay.
That'll work.
All right. Cheers, fella.
All right, brother.
See you,
All right,
buddy.
have a good
Bye.
night, man.
that is.
Hungry? Shouldn't be hungry. I came home from Italy and broke the scales. Really, just terrible.
Oh dear.
You're allowed to do that when you're on holiday.
Gotta get it under control.
Yes.
So it's a drink. It's the alcohol.
Yes, it is a killer.
That's my failure. I'll have a salad and what have you, and 2 cans of beer. Whoa.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I don't know what it is. It's funny because I dropped 7 pounds since I came home, but that's just holiday stuff getting rid of your system. So I'm back to what I was before I went away, but I need to get a stone and a half off.
Do you have a lot of shit to come back to at work, or is it pretty well
Yeah, I
organised?
had a ton, and it's just hard to get yourself back into the mojo again.
Horrible, isn't it?
I'm serious. I don't have a week off other than when we close the office at Christmas. I have
It's
lots
too
of
much
little
stress.
long weekends. Yeah, my work just isn't done for 2 weeks, and I come back to complaints and all sorts. And so I have 2 weeks stress setting it up, 2 weeks stress on holiday, wondering what the hell's going on, and then a month trying to clear up the mess.
Yeah,
It's
well, it
just
takes
not
me a
worth
day
it.
or two to unwind, and then 2 days at the end winding up again. But I do. I mean, this time I moved the email app on my phone away, switched off the account so it didn't even notify me how many emails in there. So I came home to about 125, about 15 were junk, and every one of those spawned half a dozen others. So yeah, but nothing. Yeah, I'm not a brain surgeon, you know.
That's why you'll know with the shooting season we'll go and stay at a hotel and travel away and have lots of little long weekends. You know, it's, but to be honest,
Sounds
I prefer
great.
that rather than waiting for one holiday all year long or something.
Yes, I'm with you there, Aid. I much prefer long weekends than a week off.
Yeah, last year we did New York for Judith's birthday for a long weekend, and we were in Greece for a wedding in Rhodes, and that was brilliant. And the 10 days with the kids was too much, with the wee ones. 5 days away would be fine with the wee ones at the pool, and
Yeah.
My other problem is I cannot just sit on a beach for 2 weeks.
No.
Oh, I'm bored. Run the pool.
The holidays I used to love were skiing holidays. That
Oh,
was brilliant.
yeah.
But,
Yeah, well, you have to switch off immediately on the skiing holidays. I think it's one of the best holidays to
Yeah.
really relax, because if you don't concentrate on your skiing, you fall down.
yeah, but I used to love
Fresh
that,
air.
especially with the social aspect of it all. and
Yeah.
Perfect holiday, busy all day.
Karaoke, low drink. Venus Schnitzel.
My ex-wife dragged me to the
Yeah.
Maldives one. Tiny little island, nothing to do on it, and I was really worried that I was going to... But luckily, because of all the corals around it, you just go snorkel diving and scuba diving and all of that. You know, it's absolutely brilliant. And they actually tell you, don't sit on the beach at 2 o'clock in the afternoon because you will die. I've never been such a different... it was about 10 days on a Maldivian island, which you could walk around in 5 minutes, you know, and it was absolutely picturesque, but very quiet, very tranquil.
Is it
And
true?
then we did four days in Singapore.
Oh, that's a bit different.
Total opposite.
Yeah. But is it true in the Maldives the girls aren't? You're not supposed to wear bikinis out in public on the public beach and stuff like that? Is that right?
Well, it depends where you go. It's like strictly speaking, in the Maldives, you can't drink because
it's a very Muslim country, yeah.
But on the islands, they have a dispensation, so they treat it as if it's Western. You know, you can do whatever you like. Alcohol, there's you know. But some of the islands don't allow that. And when you go through customs, they check all your bags, and woe betide if you've got like a newspaper with a naked woman in it or something like that. That's pornographic in their terms.
I remember going into Bali in Indonesia, and it was unbelievably strict getting in and even getting out of the country. I'm trying to bribe you to get out. Pay us.
And of course, you mustn't have an Israeli customs stamp in your passport, otherwise you're in trouble. The incredible thing is when you land on Mali Airport for the Maldives, it's an island, a long, thin island, and the ends of the 747 overlap the edge of the island over to the sea. Beautiful place though, but
yeah, someday.
But that was what, 30 years ago, crikey. Yeah, almost 40 years ago. Bloody it. No, 30 years ago. Jesus, where?
Go, car left. Still there. Still there. Clear left. Excellent start, well done. Car right.
I'm not going to, don't
Ooh, it's on the grass.
Yeah, that was good. That's a good fake. That would have had me going, what the frig's going on here, and throwing me. Ugh.
Okay, Robin, going out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Was that my braking? Was it? Did I catch you out, or what was it?
No. I braked too late and just overcooked it into the first one. I was lucky to hold where I was, really. Oh no, I did all that on my own.
Your front brakes are getting pretty hot. Gap to right behind is now 0.8.
Damn.
Track limits, watch those lines. Yellow flag.
Do we bit too much push?
I'm gonna finish this lap. Because I'm on a 34.6 at the moment.
Go.
Oh, I'll let you catch up.
No, don't.
No,
Please don't let me catch up. I will.
Fuck it.
Yeah, that's what always happens.
Yeah, should have kept my mouth shut.
P2.
What do you take this corner in? Third?
Robin, 15 minutes
Or second?
Left. That's 15
Second.
minutes.
Second?
Second, I take that. Really, it should be third, but it tends to fog out a little bit coming out if it's in third, I find.
You're reeling
But if I can
right.
get fast around it, I'll probably do it in third. I'm playing games now. I put it on the drift round there, it was lovely. This car's good round here. Whoa. Looking in the mirror.
That's a new fastest lap for right, 136.07. That lap time was 135.72. You need to pass this twat, you're losing too much time.
You're a prat.
right in front is now 1.0.
Yes, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Fastest lap for right, 134.48.
Nah, it won't be this lap.
We just had a warning for cutting the track.
That lap didn't actually feel that fast either.
You couldn't have been far behind it, could you?
135, 192.
Nice.
Oh, that's a shame. It's not going to count. Just went a little bit wide.
134, 912.
Hey.
But dirty.
Dirty lap.
The gap to right in front is now 1.7 seconds. 10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes. Okay, Robin, you're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel.
Who's taken out my brake marker post? Concentrate.
134.7.
Wow.
Bit raggedy.
You've got half your fuel left.
You got the pull on me.
Left side. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
That was good.
So many different lines around there, aren't there? followed me.
Yeah.
Keep it nice and tidy. All right, Robin. Keep Alan under pressure. He'll make a mistake. Me too.
Darn it! Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it!
I only just here, I was a bit raggy there. So the island bend then, that
The gap
right,
to
that
right
sweepy
ahead,
right
increasing.
before
It's now
Bongo.
1.2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
With this car,
Shit.
you get the speed right at the apex, and you can floor it, and it just digs in, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's lovely. If you just cruise it, you go wide, don't you?
Interlude clear. Back to green flag.
Did that same
Got 10
thing
minutes
again.
of fuel remaining.
It didn't hit the wall this time, thank goodness.
Where you gone?
I did the same thing again at the wee chicane. Spun it, but didn't hit the wall this time at least.
It's getting late.
Yeah. 130. Well, I've matched my best time in the push, and you're you're faster again. So
I've managed to get into the 139s.
It's a tricky track, this. It's a...
these tires cool down a bit.
Quite a few months ago, Steve and I were on the servers, just the two of us. It was late at night. I said, go on, do something different. And I set up an AC server on my PC, and we did this circuit using Janetta
wow.
G4.
Oh, wow.
Keep it together. We'll be on the podium
Absolutely.
here.
So, and the amazing thing is, because AC's older, it had all the Armcos and the rubber tyres from when I remembered it back in the 80s.
Oh, wow.
Because with the GT3s, they took out a lot of the Armcos on the these chicanes. They're all closed in. You know, you've got a lot of barriers and things around them. But that was hysterical. There's a really good Janetta on AC. It's a modded car, but it's absolutely fantastic to drive. You can really play around with it, drift it, you know, and you feel everything through on it. That's Mark's and I's favourite way of finishing up an evening in the town. So we're absolutely hammered, come back here, and then we see who can get the fastest lap round Nordschleife with the Janetta.
Lovely.
Well, it's not, it normally takes us, you know, we hardly ever get a complete lap done without
Exactly,
crashing.
yeah. Yeah, a complete lap's a good thing for a start.
But absolutely tanked, you know, it's like, you think, oh, I could drive a car.
Yeah, easy. Yeah, no problem.
Well, my back's not aching, but my left leg certainly feels like it hasn't done anything.
That muscle memory's coming back.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have muscles.
Damn it. 2/10 up and now 3/10 down. What the hell?
Yeah, I get very scrappy at the moment. You need someone there, don't you? Either pushing you or pulling you.
Pulling you, yeah.
The gap to right ahead is now 8.6.
But you get the gist of the wheel, do you, Jason? I know it takes a while to
Yes.
style it in, but yeah.
I'm just
I had
still getting used to it though.
I had the Fanatec, is it CSL elite, belt-driven basically. And that was a good wheel, but when I got this, I just couldn't believe the amount of just subtlety to the feedback more than anything.
It's crazy, isn't it? As I said in the chat earlier, it feels like I've gone from a 1-string guitar to a 10-string guitar. Like the difference in frequency and the vibrations that it can give you.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And also, it's so immediate.
Yes.
It's crisp.
Yeah.
It is amazing what they've managed to do, really. Technology, isn't it? You know.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm surprised. They put people on the moon, for God's sake, but all the hard work and everything, just so that we can play silly games.
Yeah. The cars may not be real, but the racing is.
Well, this is the best spell I've had in weeks. Really good fun.
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Obviously, probably heightened because I've done it for 2 weeks, but bloody lovely.
Yes, going for a good drive is good for the soul.
Okay, Robin, that's good consistency. Keep it up. Last lap. Bring it on home.
Are you liking your DVU now?
Sort of. I don't really use it that much.
Sorry?
I don't really use it for an awful lot.
You've still got it on screen now, haven't you?
Yeah. I can't really see the screen, but yes, I do. I do glance at it now and again.
I've used it because I've turned off just about everything else on the screen. It is a lot more legible and easier to read. The lovely dash is a fantastic piece of work. But,
Come on, Robin. Come on.
Yeah.
Go.
go on.
Yeah, 134.482. Whoa. Fucking hell.
134.482.
Yeah.
Exactly the same as mine.
Well, I'm fastest. I'm purple. Are you 482?
Bloody hell.
That's my fastest.
Chances of that happening.
My
Brilliant.
fastest ever here.
Yeah, I've smashed my fastest time, I'm sure.
Wow.
That was bloody good fun. And no one was harmed in the making of that video.
Okay, I am going to go. That was good.
Yeah, nice
I think
one.
we have people over tomorrow night, so it mightn't be around, but definitely on Sunday.
Aye.
All right.
If not, the Grand Prix.
Oh yeah, of course. Okay.
The game gave us joint fastest lap.
There you go.
What are
I've
the
never
chances?
seen that before.
No, what are the chances of getting that down to 2,000?
Never seen that before. That was brilliant. Brilliant. All right, Moe, good night.
Well done. Thank you
Nice
very
one.
much.
Here come the lights.
And that's that. I really needed that tonight, and that was good. So, if you watch some of it, any of it, all of it, press like, subscribes, blah, 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 internet stuff, yeah. Old man, come join the Discord. Come join Bongo Racing. We're fun. All right, catch us again. Bye-bye.
Then he waddled away.